comments, please.
Well, certainly pleased with a tremendous effort by our team, knowing that we were going to face a tough ball club. We have a lot of respect for what Coach Jones is doing, and certainly the strength of their perimeter players and how active and aggressive they can be. I was very pleased with our defense. I thought our defense was as good or better than we've played all year, and we've been playing some really, really good defensive basketball. And, certainly helps when you can make a few shots, and these two guys obviously were tremendous with burying some shots that they had inside and out. And, but I was really pleased with our team effort and our team defense on a team that's very dangerous and can certainly score some points.
Talking about that stretch late in the first half where you guys held BU scoreless for about 3 or 4 minutes. That seemed to be the changing point in the game.
Yeah, I thought we were again locked in fairly well. We knew coming in, especially against their perimeter players with Irving and Parton and the kids that they have on the perimeter, was going to be tough for us. But I was very pleased with our team effort, not just our perimeter players guarding their individual assignments, but the help that Kyle and Keith and the different guys were giving. And making things very difficult for them because they are very tough to guard.
How much did Brandon really set the tone with the defense, not just guarding Irving, cutting off the penetration? It seemed like he read what they were trying to do really well.
Well, we needed to. Again, we certainly game planned in that direction of trying to be as solid and as tough as we can be on the perimeter. With Brandon, Rivard, and Christian, and Oliver, and Wes Saunders, and all the players we rotated through on the perimeter. We needed that, and I was very pleased to see how Brandon and others gave us that lift that we needed on the defensive end.
Rivard, could you just talk about extending that streak at the end of the first half, with your three-point shot?
The team did a really good job moving the ball. They were chasing us, around the R. I think we would give it inside, and we'd kick it back out. So they were really chasing us, and at some point their defense broke down, so we were able to get open shots. And then we just, we knocked down these open shots.
Kyle or Laurent, can you guys talk about the transfer from Jarvis?
Yeah, it's awesome. Especially coming here a few years ago and kind of seeing the crowd and what the crowd was, and now we got a lot of people traveling to away games and a really strong fan support. We really appreciate it, and they're like our sixth man out there, so we don't take it for granted, and we just want to keep winning, try to show them some love too.
Laurent, as a shooter, do you like it when teams run a lot of zone at you?
I like it personally. We get to move the ball, but it's really like a team effort. We make the zone move and try to find the holes. But yeah, I like it personally.
I'll talk about defensive rebounding. I didn't see a final box, but I could tell that it was pretty lopsided in your favor.
That was something that we talked about, in our scouting report and things like that. They really like to crash the boards. They have some guards that can really score, but they also take a lot of tough shots. So, one of the things that their bigs pride themselves on is kind of just cleaning up those misses. So we really honed in and focused on trying to put a body on them and going up and get loose balls.
For both of you guys, how important was to get back on track and establish the way you did the first game?
It was very important. That's one of our standards as a team that we wanted to get back on track and kind of rebound and respond to after that tough loss at UConn. So I think overall we played pretty well, and we'll just keep looking forward from here.
Coach Christian kind of had a tough night against UConn, and you bounced back really nicely at UConn.
Yeah, he did. I thought offensively, you can look at our numbers, but I thought we were very efficient. And Christian was certainly helpful in that regard, helping us get out of the blocks early. It's nice to see these guys, Christian, Kyle, Laurent, and other players that were able to make some open shots. That's what we had, and we moved it well. We were unselfish. We had 19 assists, which is a tremendous stat for any team, and we're very pleased with how we shared the basketball. And Christian was the recipient of some good ball movement, and for our kids being unselfish, and he did his job, which was to make it. And certainly he did it very well. Laurent did it exceptionally well. Kyle did it. And, Keith was holding down the interior for us and being a presence that we need. So I thought, we talk a lot about our bench and our balance being keys for our basketball team. And certainly, a game like today with coming off of a loss and a short turnaround. We had a game Thursday night and traveled back. And, not a lot of time to get ourselves, rested and prepared, but certainly we were. I was very pleased again with all our kids. And you mentioned about Christian being able to bounce back. I thought he did that incredibly well.
Tommy, it's 17-16 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Then all of a sudden it's 23-3 again. What did you do? Tell them half?
Well, probably they didn't listen to me, which is good. But we just felt like we needed to get some stops. I thought if we could, we were getting good shots, and we were scoring, and certainly they were scoring as well. But I just felt if we could somehow play our D without fouling and get a few stops and see if we could, score and get a stop and score and get another stop. And that's how you string together, runs. And we were fortunate, that these guys were able to do it, and certainly we didn't look back after that.
Either the players, is staying in the rankings important to you, or is this the point of the season where you're thinking about it?
It's nice to be in the rankings. It's kind of a testament to how hard we work and what we do when no one's looking. But we're really just focused on us right now. If we drop out, if we stay in it, it's not going to change what we do in practice every day. It's not going to change our mentality when we come every day. So, it's the rankings are more important at the end of the season than it is right now.
Coach.
Tommy, too late.
No, I obviously agree with Kyle. He said it as well as anybody can say it. I mean, it's been a neat thing. We're proud and pleased that we were able to be thought of in that way. And whatever happens, like I said before, the sun's still going to come up, and we'll still get to work, and these kids will still have their exams, and we have another game before the holiday. And if it happens for us to remain, then that would be great. But if not, we're still going to try to stay true to our identity and live up to our standards.
Coach, you talked about your team's defense in your opening statement. What really worked so well for your team on the defensive end today?
Well, when the issue of it being team, we all really did a decent job of following assignments with our principals, knowing that we had a tough assignment, on the perimeter, in particular with Irving and Parton. Those two kids are very aggressive with the ball and very creative and crafty and hard to guard without fouling them. And so we were really hopeful that we could do our job on the ball and then rely and trust on our teammates or their teammates as being help defenders. And I thought we were able to get that very well. And the shots that we were hoping that if they got shots, that we make them as tough as possible because they're very crafty, creative scorers. We knew we had our hands full, but I thought our team was the key to that. It's never one-on-one. And I thought our team was sensational, giving great help, being aware, and obviously trying not to give in to any silly foul situations. Anything else? Thank you, guys. Thank you.